Hey guys, welcome to your weekly movement motivation. So I kind of stumbled across this exercise and I've sort of molded a little bit for me and some of my clients, and I wanted to share it with you guys. This is going to be for the piriformis slash glute, like this whole hip area. If that's tight for you, this is going to be a good one. You can do this on an elevated position, so if coming down to the floor is a little problematic for you, just prop yourself up on a bench and put the foam roller underneath you just like you would on the floor. Most ideal is on the floor. You're going to get the most leverage out of that. You're going to start with your foot on the foam roller. If this is uncomfortable, you can of course stick a towel or a blanket or pillow underneath there to make it a little bit more comfortable. The more you lift your leg, the more aggressive the stretch will be. So just keep that in mind. If this is too aggressive, consider putting like a yoga block underneath there, or rolled up towel, rolled up pillow, any of the above. Okay. So elevation here, and all you're going to do, keep your chest nice and high, and you're just going to hinge forward and then come on back. You'll see I'm not going super far. I'm pretty tight in my hamstrings and my glutes and everything right now. So that's part of it. But this stretch, because of how aggressive it is, you're not going to be going down super far. But the key is to keep your chest up so that you're hinging from your hips and you're not curling over through your back. So hinging through my hips, pulling forward. If you find that you feel like you could go a little bit more, but you need something to sort of get you there, you can loop a band in front of you and use that band to drive yourself forward. So that's the first part of this stretch. The second one, so you're going to go back and forth. That's going to sort of floss the area and it's going to open it up a little bit more versus just staying in this area. So this is more of an active mobility exercise versus sort of a static stretch. The second one is going to be, so we've sort of opened up the hip socket. We have created a little bit of looseness in there. Now we're going to create some movement in there. So hands behind you, and all you're going to do is you're going to roll that leg out and then drive it back in. Roll out and drive back in. So I'm just creating some movement in that hip that I've just opened up. Okay. Again, if this is uncomfortable on the ankle, just pop a pillow or a towel or something like that. Same thing on the other side, ankle on top, nice and tall through the chest, pull. If you can't loop a band around something because you just don't have it, you don't have that leverage at home, just grab your foot and you can also drive yourself forward like so. Okay, so same thing, just hinging forward. Once you've done about 8 reps of that, then you're going to go back to that out and then in. Okay. If you want, you can start with your leg a little bit further in, and that's going to let that leg come out a little bit further, but that's not totally necessary. So a little bit of mobility to start with, and then a little bit of active movement to then work inside of that hip a little bit more. I hope that helps you. This would be a great one to do before a workout, post-workout, in the evening. This is a good one just to sort of add into your repertoire. If you have any questions, let me know. Hope you guys have a great week.